Events are a huge industry everywhere across the country and especially in the Carolinas. And I have an event specialist tonight to walk you through A to Z. It's the amazing Kelsey Ent. So excited to have you on the set tonight, Kelsey.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm very excited to be here.
Well, events are huge, whether you're planning a wedding, an engagement party, or just a big gala. But girl, let's start with the big stuff. Okay. The wedding, the bridezillas.
Yes.
So what is the changes that you see in the wedding arena currently?
So something I've really noticed recently is people are going from the big weddings to very small, intimate elopements. That's something really, really big that's going. And also very editorial styles. So instead of having big, lavish, floral, and a lot of decorations, people are going very minimalistic with their decor. Very simple flowers like orchids, a lot of greenery. I love it. I think it's amazing.
I love that because it goes in just trends.
Yes.
And sometimes you can spend a couple $100,000 to $1 million on a wedding, and it's everyone's taste. I think that's amazing for the people that love that. But I like the simplistic dreams,
Absolutely.
because not everyone can spend $1 million. It's really about saying the vows and being together. And then we're going to go right into what you said. A lot of what's going on now is the bridezillas aren't bridezillas. It's the parentzillas or the other people surrounding it. Tell us a little bit about that. We like the dish. We want the dish girl.
So I think there are a lot of new trends that are coming along. And a lot of moms, dads, grandmas, aunts really love the old traditions. But sometimes the newer brides, the newer grooms don't want to go with those old traditions. They want to go with the newer traditions. So the most important thing to me is that my clients are happy. Because they have hired me, it's their day, I want them to be happy. So if I have a family member that doesn't quite like something or has an opinion on something, I'll take it into consideration. I'll let them know I take it into consideration. But at the end of the day, I'll make sure that my clients are happy and that they have what they want on their day.
Right. Well, it is a lot of just being the mother of a bride and the mother of a son. It's a lot, and it really is about the dream of the bride and the groom.
Absolutely.
However, you can get just pigeonholed with all these different ideas and changing, and so it's good, I think, to stay in the direction of what simplistic that you started with at first, and it's always going to grow. But,
Absolutely.
it just is.
Yeah.
But like you said, just reel it back a little bit and think about what you want. A lot of people want big weddings. I mean,
Yeah.
And a lot of people can pay for their own, and their families
Absolutely.
don't contribute as much. I have noticed the change with that. Have you noticed that?
I have. I think people, going back to family members wanting older traditions, sometimes my clients will be like, well, I don't want that. And family may say, well, we're not going to help in this way. So they'll do it themselves. They'll pay for everything. And that way they can decide what they want for their big day.
Right. So now we've gone into the little wedding arena, how that's changing.
Right.
And engagement parties are as big,
Oh my gosh,
oftentimes, as the wedding.
Yes,
Tell
absolutely.
me about that.
So I think right now engagement season is becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, and engagement parties are becoming bigger. Surprise parties, or people will introduce bring the bride or the groom's family in when they do the engagement. And then my favorite thing is they will have like sisters or moms or someone capture the day, or professional photographers capture it. So I love it. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, and then you also do in the world of galas is larger galas.
Yes.
So what is the trend with parties that you see in the future, and just like what is the trend?
So definitely, I already said editorial. That's definitely very, very huge
Now
now.
explain to our audience what editorial is.
Editorial is black and white, very glam, high fashion.
Old Hollywood.
Yes, exactly,
Hollywood is what it
exactly. Some people nowadays are doing, invites on almost like a newspaper. So it looks
Love
very
it.
editorial, and then also retro. 70s has that very like disco balls, all of that.
Like
That's
the
very
earrings,
nice.
right?
Yes,
The
exactly,
disco balls.
exactly
I knew
like
you were
that.
going to talk about that today. So
I knew
that's
it.
why I
Yep.
wore these earrings.
Perfect,
Like
perfect.
perfect for you, right?
Yes,
Trend
I love it, love it.
on trend. I needed
Yes.
to be for you.
Oh, thank you. You're
So
sweet.
editorial, and it's just going back to the old Hollywood glam and just recapturing those moments.
Yes, absolutely.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love
Me
that
too.
party. So I love your story of how you got started into the industry, and you're quite young to be mastering this huge industry because it is a dog-eat-dog world out there
Yes,
and what
yes.
you're dealing with. So tell us a little bit about how you got started and why it's your dream and
Yeah.
and what you see the future.
Absolutely. So, growing up, my dad was the general manager of a venue back home in Georgia. And I saw him working, and I ended up working with him a few times, and I really loved it. And then when I was younger, I was in high school, my senior year, I put together a girls' self-esteem conference, and I got
In high school.
in high school,
I love
in
that
high
story.
school, yes.
Yeah.
And I got bands, and I had games and prizes, and I brought all this together, and I just realized I really love planning and putting things together, and it's just falling into place. So when I moved to Charlotte about 4 or 5 years ago, I started working at David's Bridal as a dress specialist, where I worked with bridesmaids, mother of the brides, flower girls, and then I worked my way up, and then I became a manager. And then from there, I started working with a florist. I worked at a bakery, and now I am still working with the florist, who is also a coordinator. I work with her sometimes, and it's amazing. I hope to bring my company a little bit bigger, maybe bring some more team members in, but it's great. I love it so much.
I love that we are on our show about empowering other women
Yes.
and men, but we love empowering women that make a difference. And I love that way you connected with all these people.
Yes.
You connected with a baker. You connected with a florist.
Absolutely.
You connected with some other people that you're going to bring on board. And so it really is about lifting each other up. And then I love that you followed your dream. And maybe these people were just like a little help in you,
Yes.
growing
Yes.
your dream.
Absolutely.
And
Yes.
then you want to involve other people, and I love that
Yes.
because that's what life is about: helping other people, following our dreams. When you were that high school girl, you put together all these little trends and all these events, and you thought, this is what I'm really good at. I could do this. Like, I love it. It was that moment that and not everybody gets to follow their dreams. They're like want to be something, but they don't know how to do it, and they just do a 9 to 5, and it's day to day in and day to day out, and they don't get to do something like you. So I'm so excited, Kelsey, that you're on the set tonight, and that maybe you've inspired someone else out there that has a dream that they're like, I'm not sure, but you did it, so they can do it as well.
Yeah.
And good luck with all of your events and your non-Broadzillas, but your parentzillas and family members, and just happiness and great success to you.
Thank you so much. Thank
Oh,
you.
so thank you for stopping by the set.
Yes, thank you.
So Kelsey Ent has showed us how to follow her dream and doing what she learned about when she was just a senior in high school, that she loved galas, that she loved planning. She loved the event aspect of it. And we on the Deborah Kennedy Show love you to follow your dreams. It's never too late. You're never too old. You're never too young to follow your dreams. Check us out on our YouTube channel, The Deborah Kennedy Show, right here, and make sure you subscribe.